Good morning, Larry Sprinkle here on Facebook Live. Very latest, Hurricane Michael now winds up to 100 miles per hour. That's a Category 2 hurricane. Still the Gulf of Mexico. You can see the swirl right there and almost see the eye of the storm. Still south of Panama City. It'll gain more strength. That's the situation. In fact, we'll get you the latest for you. 100-mile-an-hour wind speed gust to about 115. It's moving north-northwest at about 12 miles per hour. Current position is about 365 miles south of Apalachicola, Florida. Expected to move north and make landfall somewhere, maybe around tomorrow afternoon around 2 o'clock with winds at 120 miles an hour. That's a Category 3 hurricane. Somewhere near Panama City, you can see the cone, pretty small cone right there. So I think it's going to be within that area. Takes a turn off to the northeast. And then as we get into Thursday afternoon, it'll be south of Charlotte as a tropical storm. We're on the western side of that. That's good news because the worst weather is on the right front quadrant of any of a tropical storm or hurricane. Then it tracks off, moves out into the Atlantic Ocean late Friday. As far as rainfall totals across the area, that's going to be an issue that we're going to be dealing with. You go west of Charlotte, up to 3 inches of rainfall. The Charlotte metro area, about 2 to 4 inches possible. And then east of here, that's where you're going to get the most rainfall, 4 to 5 inches in areas that don't need it, over towards the Petey River basin, the Neuse River, the Cape Fear River, areas that had the flooding from Florence. So we're going to look at the potential for some flash flooding issues. As far as the chances that we could get 40-mile-per-hour winds, about a 34% chance here, but notice when you get south of here, anywhere from Augusta, Georgia, over towards Columbia, South Carolina, there's about a 50 to 60% chance that they could get some sustained winds up to about 40 miles per hour. That would be tropical storm force winds. Timeline here in the Piedmont, the Charlotte metro area, high winds. Some of the highest winds would be on Thursday for the afternoon, right into the evening. There's potential for some gusty winds. Flash flooding would be an issue when you get about 2 to 4 inches of rain. That's a lot of rain at one time. There is the potential for flash flooding. Power outages, and that would come when some of the trees go down, some of the limbs go down on the power lines. We certainly could see some power outages as far as your issues locally. Damaging winds. Now there will be some gusty winds up there. I think once again the main threat would be some of the heavier rain, some of the flooding, and with the heavy rain, saturated soils, and even light winds, some of those older trees could go down. We've seen this every storm we've had. Potential for tornadoes, just an isolated tornado chance. Anytime you get a tropical system, you always look out for that, but I think that should be limited at least here. Once again, some of those estimated rainfall totals, and it's unfortunate when you get east and especially southeast of here, some of the heaviest rainfall in areas like Rockingham and Sherrod, down in Chesterfield County, where they had so much flooding during Florence, and then the Charlotte metro area once again, maybe up to 2, 3, possibly up to 4 inches in some sections. So that's some of that heavy rain is certainly a possibility. And that would come really late tomorrow afternoon. Some of the heaviest rain really would be Wednesday night into Thursday. Some very, very heavy rain is possible out there. And obviously, with once again the heavy rain, saturated soil, and some of the trees could go down. That means some loss of power as well. Now, we'll keep you updated throughout the day. And obviously, the very latest coming up on NBC Charlotte. Have a nice day.